A week to Kenya's fresh presidential elections, a bombshell from the chairman of the Electoral Commission, Wafula Chebukati.
I've made this point on numerous occasions to my colleagues at the Commission. I've made several attempts to make critical changes, but all my motions have been defeated by a majority of the commissioners. Under such conditions, it's difficult to guarantee a free, fair, and credible elections. Without critical changes in key secretariat staff, free, fair, and credible elections will surely be compromised. I therefore call on the staff who have been adversely mentioned to step aside to allow this project team to function without interference.
He said that while the Commission was fully prepared for the polls, the current political crisis as well as partisan interests among the commissioners stood in the way of the integrity of the vote.
Let my Commission and I do our job, and we shall deliver. Interfere as we have been doing, and we shall get stuck as a country.
He regretted the resignation of Dr. Roselyn Akombe, a top official of the Commission, who has since fled to the U.S., citing threats to her life. In her resignation, Dr. Akombe said the upcoming elections would be a mockery.
I know that there are elements who would love nothing more than to hear me announce my resignation at this point. In reality, that will be the easiest thing to do, but we all have to put our country first, and that's why I'm determined to make this country work.
Meanwhile, President Uhuru Kenyatta has called for an extended weekend of prayer ahead of the polls.
After consultation with religious leaders, I have reached this decision to call on all Kenyans to pray for their country in their mosques, temples, and churches, culminating in a national day of prayer on Sunday.
The opposition coalition NASA, whose presidential candidate Raila Odinga has withdrawn from the race, citing failure by the Commission to implement reforms, held a rally in Nairobi and continued with its call for reforms before the polls. Sarah Kimani, SABC News, Kenya.